Getting that Eanoor, my dragon uncle, because he gave me a visual of his like yellow eyes. And it's kind of like a greenish black color coloration. It's been a while since he's come in, but so let's see what kind of message he has. He's part of the Galactic Dragon Council or Collective, Galactic Dragon Collective. Ta si kaya tuya sia, tia kuku se kahia tia suya hia tia kua. He sia usia ya tia kusia ya kuhua ya tia. He sia ya ukua sia tia ukutia sia ya kutia tia usa ya tia kaya tuya ya kitia uku. Hazia ya tua. He tia usia tia kia usi kia uku. Haizia kaya tia tia suya ti kuya sia kua ya tia ya tuya. Hia se ayakia tuya si ayakia ta ya kutia ya tia. Huzi ayakia tia tutu ya tia suya kia ya kua ya tia. Tia sia usia ya kua ya tia isikuhua ya tita zukua ya tia ya titia kuka haya yeta hiutu yesia yetu ya kia tia suku ya yetia hazia u ya yetita sia kuku yetia ya tita suku yetia ya kua yetia yetita ya kutu ya ia ya zuya kia yetu ya kita suku yetita yetia ya kuya yeti hazia u ya kia usa ya u ya kia tu ya sia Hazia ute ya kia tuta tia ya tutu ya za ya kua ya tia tia uku. Hazia ya hia te kua ya hia tia zikita ya tuya. Hia zo ya kaya kutu ya tia ya kia ya usaka ya tia tutu ya sia utu. Hazia ya kaya tuya ya tia ya kia usakia tutu ya tia ya tia. Hozia ya kia tuya sia uku ya tia ya kia tuya. Hazia te ai zuti te ai ki e tuku i se ai kutu e se ai ki a tutu e zia e tu e ka e tu hazia ia ki a te ia kuta e te a usa e te a kua e te a kua e te a zi hazia ia ua ti a usia e te a ka tu e si hazia ka e kua te a zia kua e si te a tua e te a Yes, it is I, Eanoor, of the galactic dragons, of the Andromedan race. I am here to answer your questions, but this was also a blessing for you to help clear some of the denser energies that you have been feeling as of late, weighing upon you. They have been shifting, they have been shaken loose in your auric fields, so that they may rise to the surface, to your conscious awareness, so that you may release them once and for all. That this will help you to continue to rise on your ascension journey into the higher realms, into higher states of being, that will start to become feeling of a lighter nature within you, that this heaviness is lifting, and know that all is well in truth as you move forward on this unknown path into the light of new awakenings this year and beyond. That all that you have once thought as being solid within your world is dissipating, is falling from beneath your feet. That you are feeling a bit untethered as of late in this new world that you are creating from moment to moment. As you let the old one go, as you let the trappings of the 3D world fall from you, as if shedding old clothing that no longer fits, shedding that heavy cloak as springtime arrives, because it is no longer needed, because the warmth of the sun is upon your skin, because you are hearing the song of nature, the birds, the wind upon your cheek. You are feeling this shift in the air, this new sense of becoming and rediscovering yourselves. Allow your curiosity to arise within you. Allow your creativity to be expressed without hindrance. No more hiding your light under a bushel. No more limiting your own power that is within you, given to you by Creator. It is your birthright. It is for you to express all that you are in a greater, fuller sense than you've been taught that you can before. It is allowing yourself to follow through on whatever impulses, whatever thoughts, whatever creative ideas arise within you, arise to your mind that you would like to do. Explore those, follow down this uncharted path as it is revealed to you, as you choose to step forward upon it. Allow yourself to wonder at the world around you, for it is all a miracle. The fact that you are existing in this world of your own creation is a miracle. So revel in it, wonder in it, be excited by it, feel the joy of the self-expression in all the ways that that yourself can express. Do not hold yourselves back any longer, for the world is yours to create. And that is what you are doing consciously or unconsciously. So I share my blessings with you. I share my love from the Dragon Realm, from all of your guides and teachers and family that are here surrounding you now, that are here always for you to call upon, that we will help you remember our connection if you don't quite yet. But we are walking this path of ascension with you. We are here to assist you in whatever way we are able to. And we extend the love from our dragon hearts to yours. And I am now open to any questions.
Beautiful. Thank you, Eanoor.
Eanoor.
Yes, thank you for your energy and your blessing. And it's so interesting because I literally had my first question in my mind about why do I feel like I'm dragging through mud? I feel like the sun was out one day and I was starting to feel lightness. And then all of a sudden it was like I just have been exhausted. Even though I'm getting enough sleep, the dragging has been over the top. And also, I noticed that some like old, it's like I was exploring my childhood house and showing it. I don't know to who, but I was showing each room and saying, oh, this is so much smaller than I remember it. And observing how the rooms were different now, like, the colors of them, but still the same layout. And then talking about, oh, I mean, the houses across the street, like they're different now that they're like in these rows, but these are the houses that I used to play with my friends in. So observing that shaking loose is definitely happening, and understanding that that heaviness that's kind of hanging out, and I've been trying to clear it, but more to come, I think, on that. Does anybody have a question that they'd like to ask Eanoor? Nobody's coming right on, so I'll go ahead and ask a question. And then I'll have Adriana ask her question. So this past, I don't know, 3 or 4 days, I've had a couple of dreams with a white horse. And with one of the dreams, I was coming out of like this shed building and going, so it's my astral travels, right? So I was trying to get this black horse back into the fence. And the fence was just a regular wire fence, but it was, like squares. So wires up and wires down. So it kind of made that cubed kind of look. And I was leading the black cow back into this fence. And then just as I was getting it right at the fence, it turned around and came back out again. And so I said, I can't get this cow into the fence or back in or something like that. And then while I was standing there and actually walking the cow to the fence, there were deer carcasses on the ground. And we walked past them and I was trying to put it back in the fence. But then I was standing near the fence and I was kind of like, well, I can't put this cow back. So standing next to the fence was this beautiful white horse with this lovely mane. And then a day later, I was having a dream, and toward the end of that dream, it also ended with a white horse. And this horse was running freely along the field with the forest behind it, and there was a path in front of me, and I was now walking to the other building with, another person. And I was like, oh, like kind of like startled because there was a black horse and a white horse. So I feel like there's some symbolism happening here, and I haven't quite intuitively put the two meanings together yet. So any insight that you might be able to provide on that would be greatly appreciated. Oh, and the same thing happened with the black horse. They started out both running, and then the black horse kind of petered out, and then the white horse was running freely.
Or the first stream. With the cow escaping again, represents your desire to no longer be one of the herd. But with your recent exhaustion, and seeing the deer carcasses upon the ground, is partially letting go of the old by the wayside, but also it's also recognizing a lack of taking the time to give yourself self-care, to be gentle with yourself, to not allow everyday pressures to weigh you down to the point of laying on the ground like those deer carcasses, for example, to be to take the time to be kind to yourself, give yourself the self-care that you need so that you can enliven your body once again to have the strength for what is to come. That is about finding that balance within your day-to-day activities, which I know is often hard to do when you are busy, but it's trying to carve off out time where you can just be in your own energy, be in your own presence, connect with your own heart, and revitalize yourself in whatever way it calls to you without needing to accomplish anything, without needing to do anything. To just let yourself be in the moment, be in your own existence, your own life, without feeling so worn down by it from all the constant activity that there are times you feel you can't take a step further without resting. And rest is important. And even though been having what you think is plenty of rest, there is much activity going on upon the astral plane, much work that you are doing. But you can request to take a night off from this work and ask that you be replenished, that your life force be replenished, so that you can be in a better state of being, better state of energy to continue on with this work that you are doing both day and night. But with the cow again, that you are no longer willing to be penned in, to be fenced in, to be contained within someone else's boundary of the world that you can habitate. And that you have the control, you have the power to step outside these imposed boundaries that others have placed upon you to free yourself from these limitations, from these roles that you're playing that at times don't suit you any longer. Step outside literally outside your homes into nature. This will also help to heal you and replenish your energy and ground you if you place your bare feet upon the earth and allow her to draw from you anything that is needed in order to bring you into balance. You can request this of her as well as the nature beings in your area that you can ask to connect with. As the warmer weather continues in many of your regions, that this will provide you with the opportunity to go out and connect with your nature friends and the tree beings and all of the life that is springing forth from the earth at this time, that will energize you, that will light you up, that will bring you this sense of joy and happiness to be a part of it, to connect with it, to be one together as inhabitants of your dear mother Gaia upon her body, upon her physical essence that you call the earth, that you are physically a part of. As far as the horses are concerned, the white horse in a sense represents your desire for freedom, your desire to break free, as what was mentioned, of any self-imposed restrictions or of just what you structure your day around. You're feeling this desire to break free, to run free, to just move forward moment to moment without a plan, without a schedule to tell you what to do and when to do it. Allow yourself more free space to roam, even if it's in your mind, even if you cannot take hours within your day to break up your routine, but your imagination can take you many places. So you can travel in that way within your minds, if not physically. But the sense of this lightness, this freedom, this purity, this greater clarity, this illumination is this process of you lighting up from the inside out. So in a sense, the white horse is you. The black horse is also you. It is this unknown part of you, this part that you haven't discovered yet, that is more of your unconscious self, your unconscious mind, or shadow self. You can call it that as well, that you are still, that still hasn't fully come to light, that you are still wondering about, like, what yet am I to discover about myself? what yet is to come for me this year, next year, and beyond. So it's more of this like unknown aspect that you haven't discovered yet. That it's not a fearful thing. It is just more, it's more lagging behind, it is more in the shadows, it is more off to the side. You're aware of it. You're aware that there are things that perhaps you haven't fully, that you don't fully know about yourself quite yet. But there's more of this illumination happening. There's more of this movement of understanding self, more things coming to light about who you truly are in a fuller sense, in a more expanded sense of self. But there's still this part over here that is in the shadows, is a little bit behind, that you you are still have a sense of wonder of like what is yet to come on this journey of self-discovery. It's more of that you're aware there are things yet to learn, there are things yet to be aware of, but they haven't come to light as of yet, if that makes sense.
That
It's just
does
this,
make sense. Thank you so much for that expansion. And
it's it's
it,
like you sense there is more to come. You just don't know what that is yet. And it's kind
yeah.
of,
And it's interesting because while you were talking about it hasn't come to light, I literally wrote the unknown.
yes. Yeah, it is like the unknown part of you
Fascinating. That my
that you're,
conscious mind is aware of that. And like I said, I just couldn't figure it out. I just kept thinking, okay, dark and light, dark and light. So
the yin yang
yeah, yeah.
of,
So wow, incredible. Um, yeah, self. Let's work on those messages to self, shall we? Does anybody else have a question? Go ahead and bring yourself on camera. Got a quiet group today here. Huh.
if there are none, that is fine as well.
Oh, hello, this is Radha.
Oh, hello, Radha.
Um, More recently, I made a second trip to a place called Kanjapuri, where there's a temple containing one of the peats of Sati. I was curious as to why I was brought back there. Do you have any insight you could share regarding this?
Did you say faces of Seti?
No, when excuse me, when she was you know, cut up after her death. Um, Different parts of her fell in different parts of India, and so temples were created in those places. So this particular place is where her chest and I'm assuming her heart was placed. This particular temple. So they call it a peat. These components of her body that are in various temples around India.
Okay, one moment.
So my understanding was that I was Sati.
You
So
are Seti. Hmm. Is Seti a mother goddess of sorts? I got the word mother, or
hmm.
mothering, nurturing energy.
Yeah, that may be.
Maybe it's, I'm kind of feeling a sense of also reunification. So maybe it's, let's see.
Yes, that makes sense. It's just
It feels
this time.
almost like, yeah, it's almost like you hold one aspect, she holds another, but yeah, it's like a reunification, and that place,
Oh,
you said
okay.
it was the heart, and what was the
Yeah.
other part?
Yeah, this particular temple contains her chest,
Chest
which,
and heart.
right. Oh, so I understand. Okay, so, Sati reincarnated into Parvati, and they were both Shiva's wives. So I understand what you're saying. So the Parvati part of me connected with the Sati part of me. Is that what you're saying?
I'm getting yes.
Oh, I see. Because when I placed my hand on the peat, I received very strong energy, which I still feel in my left hand. So I was curious as to why I was brought back there again, and then feeling that energy. Um,
But maybe it's almost like the embodiment that you are now as Radha. It's like I'm feeling is connecting to this loving, nurturing part as Seti. Like it, yeah, it's like
mm,
it's a reunification. Like you were saying, but it's almost like you're embodying or it's reintegrating this more of a mothering, nurturing, this loving, mothering, nurturing energy. Like it's reunifying that with who you are as Radha, but with this other part of you that is Seti. But
mm,
that heart-based energy has a key for you in this reunification that it'll bring more of that heart-based love energy into your being or activate it, unify it, expand it. It'll kind of, yeah, bring this, I guess, expansion around this love energy, this more of a mothering, nurturing love energy, and open up your heart more. And I don't know if you've felt any of that energy since going there.
I know it felt wonderful being there. I don't know. Since I've gotten back, I've just like everyone else, I've been kind of dragging and sleeping um but I'll tune more into this loving energy. I do feel it in my hands still. It's almost like a shock of energy. But I'll try and connect more with it and see. So it was basically to create more of a connection.
Yes. Since, yeah, you're still going through this reunification or reintegration of these energies that you picked up there, that it's in your field, but you also can intentionally call it in.
Oh, okay.
Like call it in with love, saying I'm open to reintegrating with this energy, through my heart, and kind of welcome it in a loving way, and that you want it to be part of you, but more yeah, like consciously acknowledge it and call it in.
Yes, I'll do that. Thank you so much for this
Yes,
insight.
that's just adding that extra intention will help speed up this process of reintegration of these energies.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Much love.
Much love.
Margaret, you have a question?
Yes. So lately I've been having dreams about connecting with the Sphinx in Egypt. Whenever I'm facing it, it's almost like I can see its eyes glowing and looking at me. I'd like some more insight, if you can.
You had a hand in another lifetime in the placing of hidden knowledge under the paw of the Sphinx. That there is a secret library of sorts of Atlantean treasures, of knowledge of the wise ones that have been stored away for future generations, that this will come to light. And these dreams are activating this remembrance within you, this eyes wide open that you are seeing from the Sphinx is your, yes, signal to awaken this awareness within you, to be aware that this knowledge will soon come to light. It will be within your news a discovery of these hidden treasures. But this is signaling to you to be aware of its coming soon. And that these times are what you've been waiting for. But these dreams are a symbol of sorts from your higher self, that is time to open your eyes and be aware of its coming. And you will also begin to remember your part in it. And you can ask and inquire to be shown in your dream time for more clarity around this, more clarity around this knowledge that you yourself once held. And getting that you were a temple owner, that you were the owner or the head of one of the temples in Egypt, or the wise elder in charge of one of the temples. Getting the temple of love and healing. But that you yourself helped contribute some of your own knowledge to be stored away for future generations, for this time now of the Great Awakening. So know that all of the work that you did in your former life has not been wasted, that it will come to light, that it will be known but by all that wish to open their minds to it. So continue to be open to these dreams, to this greater understanding of you that is being revealed to you in your dream time. And you can continue to ask for more to show up for you, and allow it to unfold as it will, as it is meant to.
Beautiful. Thank you.
You are welcome. Are there any further questions? If not, I will go.
I think Donnie has a question.
Yes.
Yes, I have a question. Hello, beautiful one, beautiful being.
Yes.
So my question is, at what percentage do you see humanity's awakening awareness as a whole as of now, as of today?
I'm honored by your question.
Thank you.
Let's see. You have moved past the tipping points. I would say it is around 76% of those that have awakened at some level, that there are changes afoot, that there is something that has shifted within their consciousness to make them aware that not everything is as was once the status quo, as you would call it. That there are changes occurring, that there have been things hidden from public sight, that there have been manipulations to humanity's understanding of what reality is and is not. This is causing a great rumbling, a great shaking among the collective as what they once thought was truth, as it turns out is not. And that they are learning to step away from what they've been programmed into believing, to start to think for themselves, to start to question and ponder what is real and what is not. Is what I've been told real, or is what I know within my heart to be true real? And this is part of the distinction that is awakening within many, that they are learning to feel again, to trust their feelings again, to trust what they know within their hearts based on those feelings over what they're being told or have been told. And this is, yes, creating a sense of distrust with authority, with the government, with many things that they realize that they have complied with over the years, with a sense of complacency. But many are no longer wish to be complacent. They're allowing their minds to run free into places that they haven't pondered before. And many of you have felt this stirring energy. But you have been good to follow your practices, meditation being one, prayer being another, to hold your sense of stability, to ground yourself as you've done as a group today, to hold on to your sense of self, regardless of the chaos that you may be observing out there in the world, that you are not connecting your energies or lending your energies to what others in the collective are experiencing. And this is a good thing, that you all have your own individualized journey, even though you are connected to the energy of the human collective, that you can rise above the battlefield, is one way as it's been expressed, but know that you can stay within your own peace, your own harmony, your own abundance, and know that all will be provided to you as you need it, if you believe it to be so. So I suggest that you focus on your immediate lives and what you can do to raise your own vibration, as it will raise all that is, that you are a part of. But all is following the course of the one creator and the freedom of your ability to express yourselves as you wish upon this plane of existence. So each one of you have your individual choice on how to live out your lives, your existence, how to integrate with your other life streams, your other aspects of expression in other realms. That much of this is coming to light, and there is nothing to fear about this process. It is all an amazing expansion of consciousness within the macrocosm as well as the microcosm, or the microcosm feeding the macrocosm. That it all is flowing from your heart outwards into the world, and this will connect to others that resonate with your heart energy. You will connect to their heart energy if you are of a harmonic resonance, harmonic convergence. You've heard of this, that it is this coherence of energy, of consciousness, that will bring you in contact with many that will be looking for answers from what you've experienced, that this can assist them in greater and greater ways, more than you have experienced already. Just allow whatever is to come to flow to you effortlessly. Whatever is meant to be released, allow it to flow from you with love. But continue to allow your own awakening to expand and enjoy the process. Enjoy this process of living, which is why you came here at this time, to be part of this grand experiment called Earth, earthly life. But now is perhaps one of the greatest life experiences that you've had as of yet. So enjoy it and continue to rise higher and higher. And our dragon wings are always available to help lift you up.
Always beautiful. Eanoor, thank you so much for those beautiful shared words. Donnie, thank you for your wonderful question. It's very exciting. Will you leave us with the blessing to perhaps lighten our auric field further? We would certainly appreciate that with the dragon, the Galactic Dragon Collective from Andromeda.
Yes.
Thank you.
Help expand your hearts, lighten your beings, and help you rise to greater heights. Ta zikutia ya kitia, sukutia ya kua, titia su ya sia, kutu ya sia, kitia yuku ya tia ya kia, sukuhu ya tia, kuku hazia ya tutu sia, titia yuku ya tia, suku hazia ya kaya tu ya siga kutu ya zia tia. Hazia ku ya tia ya tu ya sikaya tu ya sikaya tu ya ikia tutu. Hazia hitia usaka hieta usa yetia kutu. Hazia ukutia yati tuisia kutu ya yaki. Hosaya goku yatia yokutu azaya kita ya zutu yatia yaki. Hosea kutuizia utaya kia usaya titia ukitia sikia utu hazia ukia titu ya tia kutia ya sia kieto ya sitia kutaya tia usa huizia ya tia usia ya kietia tu ya kia ya tu tia ya sitia tutuisia ya tuia kia tia soya ya tia kutuia ya kia ya tutuisa ya tutuisia ya tuisia ya ki husa ya usa ya tia kuya tia usia ya tita ya kia kuya tia ya ki hasa ya kuya ya kia tuia tia usa ya tita ya titia sukuya titia Husia ya kieta e kuku ya hia usa kieta ya kia suku hazia ya kia usia ya tia siago ya hia kia tutuya. Blessings to your group. It is
Thanks.
complete.
Thank you. Thank you so much for coming. We look forward to seeing you in our dreams.
Yes. I extend the love from my dragon heart to yours.
Thank you. And from mine to yours. Oh, goodness.
My eyes are dry as usual. I didn't grab my eye drops this time.
Well, it's interesting. Last week, I think I channeled the void and I was like, I need to grab a card. And I was like, well, this box is like the closest to me, the Beyond Lemuria guidebook.
Oh,
And
the one I gave you? That one?
Beyond Lemuria, yes.
Yes.
And I pulled up Ether, the Seamless Unspeakable for the card.
The unknown? No.
Yeah, right. Well, the
No, the
highlight, without
ether.
reading the whole thing, is 0 point filled, the void, blank canvas, threshold, anything is possible, time to choose what you want to bring into your life, endless possibilities, limitlessness, paradox.
Well, that does relate to what came up this evening for sure.
Right?
Yeah. Kind of that, yeah, that was that dark horse. Yeah, I was kind of feeling, yeah, like void is a good term, like the unknown void
Yeah.
of like what is yet to come. Yeah, that's
And then
a,
at the
yeah.
bottom it says there's like a theme, and it says the themes too elusive and mysterious to define, a knowing without words, the space in between, life force energy. Anyway, I
Yeah.
thought that was very cool.
Yes, that's awesome.
Like,
That's a
oh my
great
gosh.
message. All
Well,
right.
I think we're going to wrap for this evening. I know
Yeah,
David was talking
so
about maybe channeling a little bit, but I think it's late and all of us are feeling kind of probably a little lighter now, but
yeah.
still time to take care of ourselves. So we will be in mindfulness today, and we'll send our love and blessings to everyone who watches. We thank you so much for being a part and continuing to share your interest in our channeling. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. There's
And hopefully,
definitely more illuminations to come.
yes. Yeah, hopefully this will leave you feeling lighter and brighter because I definitely feel that way.
Yeah. And I just, oh my gosh, that dragon heart love at the end, it just swept
Yes.
over me. I was like, oh my God, thank you. So yeah.
Me
Yes. Yeah,
Can't
too.
wait.
I'm
I
already
haven't,
feeling lighter.
Yeah. I was
yeah.
feeling the same way. I'm like, oh my God, this
Thank you,
just,
Eanoor.
Feel
Yeah,
yeah.
bliss.
I haven't heard from him in a while. Like I haven't done even his
Well,
light
it's funny
language in a
because before
while,
you
so
started channeling, I was playing with my little dragon, and it reminds me of it reminds me of my rainbow dragon, how we just like phew, flew through the
uh,
sky.
yes. But
So I
So,
I did see Eanoor's face, which I've seen before. It's been a while, but yeah,
yeah.
I kind of knew, I saw the yellow eyes. I saw kind of like yeah, it's like dark green mixed with black
Yeah.
is kind of what his skin looks like. But I saw his face. So I'm like, who is it? At first I'm like,
Is he the one
I
that's got
know
the
those yellow.
brontosaurus face?
No, that's our mother, Satira,
Oh, that's
who's
Satira that has that.
she's a
Okay.
sacred heart dragon, and she's like a kind of a rosy reddish color, like a reddish pink, like a deeper reddish pink color with like spring green eyes. But
Yeah.
when I had a past life regression and I saw her like flying next to me, I was flying beside her as one of her younglings, and Wendy was my younger sister in that lifetime. But I looked to the left and saw her flying next to me. And yeah, she had more like a brontosaurus type neck, like a smooth head and neck, like long neck, like a brontosaurus with a smooth head. Which I'm like, that doesn't look, like a typical
That's how we think of dragons. Right,
dragon
right.
painting, right? Um, but then like like Eanoor, and I think I think Centaurus too, our dragon father from Andromeda, who's also part of the Galactic Dragon Collective, like yeah, they look more like rougher texture, like with
Yeah.
the yellow eyes. I know like our father Centaurus, and I think Eanoor too are they're like golden flame dragons, and I don't know if that has to do with
Is what yellow
with the
eyes. Yeah.
golden yellow eyes, if that relates to that at all.